go to a doctor and get your doctor to write you a nexus. That's how I would solve this one. And you would want to file a supplemental claim because this condition has been denied. No nexus, right? So file a supplemental claim, and that means you can add new and relevant evidence, and that would be the nexus. So go get a independent medical opinion or a DBQ filled out by your doctor. If he won't do it or whatever, if you can't get it, you got to get it. So check out my med team. Again, there's an email address in the description. They could help you with this one. This is an easy one for a doctor to do. And then you file a supplemental claim and, let her rip and see what happens. So like I was saying, you can submit all the medical journals and literature you like, but the VA is just not going to assign it much probative value. It has a little, it's like teeny, but you don't need teeny. I talk a lot about the tie goes to the veteran, a 50-50 tie. In this particular claim, you have a diagnosis. You didn't have the nexus. Maybe you were trying to write the nexus in your personal statement and thought that the medical journals would work. It's best to skip the medical literature. I get it. You could do that to understand your disabilities and how to heal yourself somewhere down the road or whatever. But as far as VA claims go, let the doctor do the doctoring and you do the patient stuff, right? You don't need to give a doctor medical literature. They went to med school. They know all this stuff. And if they need to go look something up, they'll do it. If they want to include medical literature in addition to their independent medical opinion, they'll do that. Doctors are able to do that. They're able to do whatever they want because they're qualified to do these kinds of things, and they will have probative value. And then kind of going back, this veteran already knows he didn't submit an independent medical opinion. He probably filed the claim, educated himself after the fact, which is fine. At least you're, getting on board here, figuring out what you need, diagnosis, nexus. So then he's like, yeah, I don't think I have an independent medical opinion. I need to get one. And that's exactly right. Need to get an independent medical opinion. So if you want to save time, you could do it up front before you file your claim. If you want to drag it out a little bit longer, you file the claim without the medical evidence, and then you could go back and clean it up with a supplemental claim. But that could add 6 months onto this thing. Yes, you're going to preserve your effective date and you're going to get back pay and all that kind of stuff. But it's just extra stress you don't need. You're filing a claim, you're hoping to win. Then you go through I got denied. Submit all the medical evidence up front. And, there's no guarantees that the VA rater and the CNP examiner are going to do anything different. They ignore medical evidence. They overlook it all the time and stuff like that. But it would be a little easier challenge. You do it in a higher level review if you provided all the medical evidence up front, but that's not the case here. So that's what I would do. Check out my boot camp if you want to learn more about the VA claims process. And again, there's an email address to my med team in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video.